I am happy for him. That's what strikers do. But if he is injured, we have identified a potential replacement for Bimenyimana. These are the words from Coach 10111 Atazwane, currently Kaizer Chiefs head coach. Right, who is Bimenyimana's replacement at Kaizer Chiefs, or that Kaizer Chiefs have identified? That information is all in this video. If you are interested, please stick around. As you stick around, one favor please. Guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe it is free. To like the video it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. Right, guys, it is the right thing to do. Become a member of this YouTube channel. Click the join button below. From as little as 20 Rand a month. Watch as many ads as possible. The right question to ask also is, who is Bimenyimana's replacement that Atazwane has identified within Kaizer Chiefs? Right? Is it the new strikers? Is it the strikers from the development? Who is he? Right? Here are the answers. Atazwane began by saying, I'm happy for him. That's what strikers are supposed to do. The game today has evolved where we no longer play with sitting strikers who are always waiting. We had to get strikers who can break the lines and open space for others to exploit. But he is also good in holding the ball and knowing how and when to turn, gives it others to finish. That's what we like about Bimenyimana. This is from Atazwane. He scored a great goal. It was a great movement. That's what we always want to do, to perfect and polish and be better. I'm happy for him and for other players who helped him to perform. For me, his performances was good enough. As a striker, I expect more. Right now, you see, there's nothing. He's speaking about the 10. You know, that goal that Bimenyimana scored when Kaizer Chiefs were hosted by Golden Arrows. Now, that 10 man was great. So much so that most people who always criticize Bimenyimana, such as Vilagazi and Junior Kanye, when they were asked about that, they couldn't comment any further because he just closed everybody's mouth. The critiques, if only he can maintain that, as Atazwane said, that was a good 10. But again, when asked, would Atazwane tell us, okay, it appears like he's injured. Then this is where the whole story take a detour, and Atazwane said the following. I'm not worried about his injury right now. If he's injured, we will play the young man, Wandile Dube. He's got the potential, he score goals. We have no fear. So he has no fear. You saw when he went in there, he showed a lot of fearless. Obviously, football is a game of mistakes. He made some here and there, but make no mistake, he's a top class player. He's going places, that young man. So I don't have to worry. The Duzi Shabalala also came in, so we will improvise. We will come up with a plan. Usho U10111 Atazwane no. To us, the issue of strikers being injured, it's no longer a concern. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying that Wandile Dube is the man that can replace Bimenyimana. Duduzi Shabalala is also another player that is going to come add value. He continued to say this, which I think it's also key, you know what I'm saying, listening to what Atazwane says. After saying that he's not worried, if he's injured, no, he's going to throw in the young boys. So I don't have any worry. The Duzi Shabalala also came in and improvised. Yeah, so I think that's where we want to end this one. So okay guys, I think you want to tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about the future perspective of Wandile Dube, and what does it say about Kaizer Chiefs development? Are we then seeing the Kaizer Chiefs development starting to produce the players that Kaizer Chiefs want? Are we not giving credit to Mlifensegi, who was at some point the Bafana coach, then was brought to Kaizer Chiefs to work with the development and produce the type of players that Kaizer Chiefs want? At some point, Mlifensegi once said this powerful statement. He said that Kaizer Chiefs development is structured in a way that every position has what the first team need. I think that is key. I think that is key. He says every position in the reserve side, in the development, has what the first team need. In fact, he said, we look usually at what the first team need and then go and scout players according to the need. So we then groom them according to the need. He says we look at the height, we also look at their physiques as well. And then we profile those players and build them according to what the first team need. We have seen then Njabulo Blom, we have seen Loksabelo Hatebe, we have seen all the players like that. Then we are now seeing the likes of Mduduzi Shabalala coming into the fold and playing beautiful football, showing confidence. We are then seeing Wandile Dube coming into the first team, showing no signs of fear. We are also seeing Samgelo Zwane coming into the first team, showing no signs of fear. In fact, during the game that they played against the Golden Arrows, he was the one that was changing the game. Whenever the ball was given to him, he will then change the passes. He always passed the ball sideways. You know what I'm saying? If the ball is coming from the left, he will always switch the ball to the right and then give it to the right person. If the ball is coming from the right and the person on the left has gapped very well, he will then switch the ball, give it. His passes, man, during that game was on top of, you know what I'm saying? If he can continue that way, Njabulo Blom will I think we will then see the better replacement for Njabulo Blom. So, with all that being said, aren't we giving credit to Mlifenseng for being able to profile these players accordingly, and after profiling these players accordingly, and then he is then feeding the team with necessary players and grooming them and giving them the necessary preparation mentally, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention the goalkeeper, Molefe, who is now the fourth goalkeeper choice. You've got Itumeleng Kun, Bruce Voom, Brendan Peterson, then you've got Molefe coming from the development. And I watched him sometime last year when they were playing in the reserve side. You could see that this is the resemblance of Itumeleng Kun. He's got those attributes, you know what I'm saying? He's also fearless by nature as well. So he's got those attributes. So I'm saying that man came into the development. It looks like he's capable of shaping players into what Kaizer Chiefs want, you know what I'm saying? So aren't we giving credit to him? If we are not, why? Let's give credit when it is due. We are starting to see the development side being so much functional, so much so that it produces quality players to the first team. I remember watching Junior Kanye commenting about Samgelo Zwane. He says, we have seen much of our players coming to the first team, but if Samgelo Zwane continues this way, this is going to be the player that gets into the first team and raises his hand. And the Ute Magashwati will last so things like that with the likes of Bona, Abo Itumeleng Kun, Abo Junior Kanye, people who are brought into the first team and then they immediately had an impact. Ute, unlike Abo Njabulo Blom, who were there in the first team, you know what I'm saying, played in the first team, but it took longer for them to express themselves the way they should, and it took longer for us to see their potential. Took months and months, but with Samgelo Zwane, one game, straight into the point. Duduzo Shabalala, one game, straight into the point. Wandile Dube, one game, straight into the point. And I'm saying, looking at all of those things, are you not happy to see the likes of Wandile Dube? Are you not happy to see the likes of Samgelo Zwane? Are you not Duba, by the way? I kept saying Wandile Dube. It's Duba, not Dube. Sorry, guys. Duduzo Shabalala, showing no signs of fear. It speaks of development. If it speaks of the developmental side, why can't we give credit to Mlifenseng? Why can't we give credit to Veli? I forgot the coach who's on the reserve side, but he goes by the name Veli. Why can't we give credit to such people? Because it appears like what they are doing in the development, guys, it's so fantastic, so much so that it cannot be ignored. Kaizer Chiefs seems to be bringing us or providing us with all the type of solution. Lastly, the head coach himself seems like if he is going to give these young men chances like he did with the game against Golden Arrows, it also tells us that look, the development side, they are doing whatever it takes to produce what they need to produce. But also the head coach of the senior team is complementing what is happening in the development by giving them a chance to express themselves, and they're not disappointing. Guys, what does it speak, or what are you learning? What are the points that you are getting about this development side of Kaizer Chiefs, what they are able to produce so far? For me and you guys, we'll see each other in the next video. But until that next video, guys, please take care.